Hello, my name is Bill. Welcome to my YouTube video channel. In this 6-minute video, we're going to take a look at my local community where I live in North Madison Township. And I've shot videos down here before. This is Stanton Community Park, and it's the site of where they attempted to do some erosion control last year. And the township had $500,000 allocated for doing some sort of erosion control, and opted to try and get away with doing it on the cheap. And this video is taken right after the winter months here in April, and you can see that as we're going to turn around and look at the side of the bank here, where we're going to do what they call a wet beach. I'm adjusting the exposure level here and drop the camera down. You can see how effective their erosion control is. It just kind of made me sick to look at this. And they didn't put any stone down along the lake shore. So I'm flying here to the west to some private property, a private owner, homeowner. And what they did is they put stone down along the lake shore, and then they buttressed that up with planting shrubs and bushes and trees along the bank there. You can see there's pussy willow and other shrubs, and they got trees up there on the top. You can see in the lower left-hand corner there's a stairway that where they can walk down. So all of that, there's no damage. They'd have no problem, and that's been that way for years, because they took the time to install the stone and do things in proper order. But we're turning back here to the east. You can see the discoloration in the water as the soil drains out into the lake, and no stone. This was supposed to be just sloped down over here, and when we zoomed in here to 2x on the video to get a little better view, you can see the soil draining out into the lake in this view. We're just going to kind of fly along the shoreline here, and you can see, and this is just one winter, and I think that their project is not going to hold up very well. Along on the top of the area where you're going to see areas that are covered over with burlap or some kind of material that they're trying to prevent further erosion from the rains, because the spring rains were causing ravines and troughs to be cut into the soil where they had planted grass, and it was just getting washed away. So they put down this burlap or this material over the ravines that were being cut into the soil, and they did that because the whole project was not very well planned from the beginning. And this is kind of upsetting, because it's $500,000, and if they had taken the time to they maybe couldn't have done it all in one go. They could have maybe laid the stone down first, and then in another year come back and try to do something else. But this just turned out to be a disaster. And I've lived in this community for over 40 years, and kind of it's upsetting to see this kind of waste of the natural resources and property, because this soil that's getting washed out into Lake Erie, it's just going to be washed further to the east. That's the way the currents flow in the lake here. We're going to pan in here and get another view of this one massive area. There's some ducts that they have that they planted in there, some piping to help cause the drains to make for drainage, and even those are washed away. And some of the material that they put down there, that got washed down. You'll see it along the lakeshore. We just jumped back to 1x over here. Anyways, this is kind of a follow-up because I shot several videos down here while they were doing this work. You can go back in my video list and take a look at those if you have any interest. We're going to fly back here, and I'm underneath the shade of that tree there so I can see the video better. And I'm talking to the guy that owns a property that was well protected, and we were just commiserating with one another over the fact that this is such a failure. So if you got any comments, feel free to leave them in the section down below. We appreciate you stopping by and having a look. Now that the weather is turning better, we'll be able to get out and get a little more video shot, and hopefully you'll have some better topics to shoot than a waste of $500,000. Thanks for stopping by and watching. Leave a comment, and we appreciate you stopping by.